feel under the weather with headaches, sore throats, and fevers, you usually try and sleep it off. But with the case of sleeping sickness, that might not be exactly what you need. Sleeping sickness, also known as encephalitis lethargica, has been estimated to be around 500 million years old. It was first found in 1901 and 1902 that it was actually caused by the tsetse fly, a common blood-sucking insect found in Africa. These flies resemble the common housefly found here in America.
These flies are commonly found in Africa, which is why the disease is more populated on that continent. There are two major parasites that get injected into your blood when it bites you, and that would be the Trypansá brucei ramsine and the Trypansá brucei gamsine. The only way to contract this disease is to have the tsetse fly bite you. The symptoms of this disease are swollen lymph nodes, extreme headaches, extreme fatigue, tiredness, high fever, sore throat, irritability, and tremors, as well as severe aching muscles and joints can be common. Weight loss can occur through the progression of this disease. The worst case scenario is death or coma, and then 1/3 of those who have these symptoms can die of respiratory failure.
Those who not die from the disease wake up to be considered a different person. This is because while the disease is flowing through their body, it alters their brains while it's going through their immune system. They can become irritable, hostile, and even murderous to other people. The cure that is most effective on sleeping sickness is called Millarzaprol, which is an arsenic mixed with a chemical commonly found in antifreeze. This chemical cure can kill 5% of the people that it can help. One report states that it felt like hot chili peppers running through their veins. This chemical compound is so intense that it can melt strong plastic syringes. The veins that are injected with this chemical often cannot be used again for any purposes because they've been damaged far beyond repair.
The first written record of this disease was in 1373 when King Daitai II, ruler of Mali, came down with this disease and died. There's records that show that sleeping sickness was not very popular in the early African tribes due to how spread out and how little they communicated with each other. It didn't rise in population until 1889 to 1898, when many of the animals that the tsetse flies fed off of died due to natural disasters. The tsetse flies also started to die off, but the remaining started to feed on human blood. In the early 19th century, many people moved to Africa unknowing of the harmfulness of the tsetse flies. Due to taxes, many people started to farm on the open land, bringing tsetse flies closer to human populations. Forced labor brought new roads and railroads, which ensured that the disease would spread faster than it did before. This change in the economical state broke down tribal wars, as well as the established ecosystem and tribal system that were established long ago.
Downriver of a tsetse habitat, there was being built a Belgian missionary. In 1896, it had to be taken down for 100 out of their 1,000 students being killed every year. Only a few short years after the building was built. During the slave trade, many of the slaves were discovered having nodes on their throats, a common symptom for sleeping sickness. But a lot of them were covered up, so they could still be sold as healthy, spreading the disease to other places it normally wouldn't be able to reach. It is also found that it is more common in some areas of Africa than AIDS, due to the Civil War bringing back the tsetse flies.
Sleeping sickness is a disease that mainly impacts those in Africa, but can impact those outside of this continent.
The main cure for sleeping sickness, as the most effective, is not produced anymore due to the fact that it can destroy equipment and cost companies who actually own the rights to make it thousands of dollars. It is mainly used in removing facial hair from any type of skin, and it is very costly to make. The reason that they don't even want to consider making it to cure sleeping sickness is because they would not gain anything for people who make less than $1 a day.